Is hosting the second Intra-African trade fair. The trade fair is the biggest in Africa and is expected to help revive the KwaZulu-Natal tourism sector. Premier Sihle Zikalala and former President of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, are leading a signing ceremony at the ICC in Durban. eNCA's Mawande Kheswa is there and joins us now for an update. Before we get into issues of intra-Africa trade, Mawande, I think it's notable that this is an event taking place at the ICC, one of those venues that have become, neglected and ghost towns, as it were, since the onset of COVID-19, as well as the various lockdowns. And we are also reporting that this is expected then to boost the tourism sector in the city of eThekwini.
Good day, Tulasizwe. That is exactly the case. I can recall that during the first or second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, the ICC had lost over 55 million rand as a result of cancellations and postponements of events that were earmarked to take place at this venue. And that indeed did cause quite an issue for the venue and many others. You will recall as well that around the ICC there's the iconic Hilton Hotel, which had to close its doors because quite a number of events and conferences of alike use that hotel for guest accommodation because the positioning of it really is in the center of the civic center as well as the ICC. So indeed that did cause an issue, and looking at COVID-19, this event is going to be held in November, and it is one of the few that the ICC would have been able to host since the COVID-19 pandemic began. So the event is looking at trade and investment deals to the tune of about 40 billion rand. So that is indeed going to assist the province and the city. According to research from the Department of Economic Development within the city of eThekwini, 40% of the adult population has given up on looking for work. That also translates to out of every 10 people, 6 of them are unemployed in the city of eThekwini. So that is something that is concerning, and it is expected that the hosting of this event will boost the economy. Looking at those deals that will be signed, we're also looking at the fact that this is the biggest African trade fair on the continent, and quite a number of dignitaries are expected, as they are here today as well, for that signing ceremony.
Sure. Tell us a bit then about the signing ceremony. I hear you saying that the trade fair itself is only happening in November. So what is the signing ceremony and why is it significant?
So really, the dignitaries came here, one of the things they came here for was to be able to view the ICC. They have currently been taken on a walkabout to actually see where exactly each of the events that will be held will be. There's quite a number of rooms that have been cordoned off and designated for specific sections for the hosting of the trade fair. So the signing ceremony is to sign an agreement to say that it's going to be hosted in the city of Durban at this venue, the ICC. So that's what really it is about. We are expecting also to get more information as to how exactly this trade fair is going to trickle down to the people of the province and the city, and how it's also going to impact all of the other countries. We do know that there's always been talks of increasing intra-African trade in the African continent, and this trade fair really is looking at strengthening that and ensuring that there's more dependence on the African markets and not so much on the European markets and so forth. So we do expect to get more information in terms of the benefits that we're looking at, what are some of the deals that we can expect, and whether this will be able to resuscitate the economy, particularly also looking at the tourism sector, hospitality, which will greatly benefit because this won't be a virtual event. There will be bodies, there will be bums on seats.
Yeah, all right. Thank you for that. That's eNCA's Mawande Kheswa out at the ICC, a venue that's really seeing some activity for the first time in quite a while. Significant activity in that regard.